Welcome back to Mancave City. We have a full tour of the city in this one. A lot of catching up to do. And while I'm catching you up on the city, I might as well show you all the extra bits. So I'm going to start off by throwing you to the living room so you can see the collection that we've got inside the house, as well as the garage. Well, considering I wasn't supposed to be collecting them, I'm only 3 off now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm missing 1, 2, and 3, which with my minifig scanner are easy enough to find, so I might as well finish the collection. Whilst I'm in here, I'll show you how the Mrs. collection is coming along. So with the brickheads, we now have the Spice Girls, we have 2 Broke Girls, we have the Hocus Pocus Witches, Wednesday and Enid, Tom and Jerry, Cruella and Maleficent, and then she's also got a couple of sunflowers in the corners. Then down here she's got Jack Skeleton, Sally, the Mayor, the Oogie Boogie Man, Zero, and then we've got the set off, I think it was Timu. So we've got Jack's house, we've got the Mayor's car, and some dodgy looking figurines. Then she's still got the Big Bang Theory, our wedding cake topper. We've got the calf from Friends. We've got Joey and Chandler's apartment. And across the hall, Monica and Rachel's apartment. That's in the earlier seasons, obviously. Then down here, she's got the Up House, the Big Bird, Simba, and some Michael Jackson figurine. So that is how the Mrs. collection's coming on, and she's still got more that she wants. So the brickheads I'm going to have to start doing in levels. We don't use that light anyway because there's no plug socket on this side of the room. And then over in mine and Courtney's cabinet, we've got my Vespa, my big Groot and Rocket, with the cassette, of course. Then I've got the giant Celestial and the giant Quinjet, and my mock version of the GWP Xavier's Cerebro. Then on the bottom shelf, I've got brickheads of Groot, Red Hulk, and Sam Wilson's Captain America. Then we've got Jesse and Heisenberg. We've got the Game Boy and the camera. And of course, my Hamley Soldier. It's about 50-50 on what of that is official Lego. Everything else is official Lego, minus the Vespa. Then if we come to Courtney's cabinet, she's got her Stitch. She's got a double-decker bus from the Leicester Square Lego shop, if you remember that. She's got 4 Taylor Swift minifigures, which she got for Christmas. Then down here, she's got all of her Wicked collection. And then we got some sort of a friend's party decker bus. On the top shelf is the Avengers little display area. So we got my first Avengers base compound type meeting area that I made. Plus we got the Avengers logo, we've got the small helicarrier, and then we've got the massive one up on the top. Then on the second shelf, I've finally kitted out the Batman area. So we've got my mock build there, which has got Batgirl at the bottom, Batman at the top. Then we've got the Batwing, we've got the mech, we've got the little cars. There's a base over there, if you remember that video. We got the big ski, little ski, we got 2 cars there, and the bat symbol. Oh, and the bat helicopter as well. So I'm not a massive collector of them, but for some reason I keep acquiring them when I buy bulk loads, and that is everything I've got so far, Batman-wise. Other than that one up there, if you remember, I got when it was recently released. Over here I've got my collections of minifigs in the cases, plus I've got the rock band. So I've got the Avengers rock band mock, which I built. We've got Thor's place from, I think it was Ragnarok, at the beginning of Ragnarok when he was fat. Then we've got my Superman and Teen Titans mock bases, which I built. Again, those are some of the first mocks I built. and that has got an extra pillar because that can also sit on top of there. Coming over here, we have all of my mech bots plus a few Pokemon, which I don't know if you remember me sorting that video. Took them all down, dusted them all off, tidied them all up and repositioned them so that you could see them a hell of a lot better. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. So for those that watch my videos, you know I like to build section by section, so I'm going to start off on this side where I've pretty much finished it for now. So we'll start off at my mock train station over in the corner. Got some cash points and post boxes dotted around. We've got the trees on the edge to kind of camouflage that a bit. Had to take a bit of a chunk of the tunnel away for it to fit nicely for the train. Then we've got the TARDIS tucked away in the corner, and all that is behind. Oh, and we've got the coffee shop built underneath. We've got like a Starbucks built underneath the tunnel, but I'll get to that in a minute. We've got the Avengers compound mock, which I built myself out of a couple of different sets, and next to that is my mock tower. It's like a hotel of some sort, so you can just about see they're all pretty much laid out the same. Some people moved into them already. Behind all of that, we've got the elevation, the first elevation I've done in this city. So we have got on top of that elevation the X mansion, which has got an expansion, again was its own video. Added a few different characters around. I've added a swimming pool and a basketball court, and then we've got Giant Ant-Man at the back out the way for now. That came with the airport set. Then I've got my X-Jet up there, which I'm absolutely buzzing I got. Then got the steps built in, so you come down the steps, you're into the city where you've got the bus stop and you've got a little donut stall, which is one of the most recent releases. Then we've got over here, I've kind of, if you remember, I had all these little mocks that I've done and they were all facing that way and all you could see was the back, so I've turned them side to side so you can actually see the fronts. So here we've got the bank. Some of them are from actual sets and they've just kind of been modified. I'm not going to go inside all the buildings. If there is any buildings you want to look inside of, comment down below and I'll do a separate video for that. Then over here I've got my own KFC, or KFB in this case. Little fountain, it's just hasn't got its chute yet because I haven't done it. We've got the Lego shop. Then we can see I've added some cars as well. So you got the Lego truck there, which again is a mock. Got the double-decker bus, which is an open top. That's the tour bus. We've got the Palace Theatre there. I want to get some of these like custom ones as well. That would be cool. Also got the Town Hall, which again I've got to kind of finish up putting some pieces inside, like figures inside of, and setting up. All the interior is done. I've just got to add some figures around, but again you can't really see that at the moment. Then at the back of the Lego shop we've got the beauty shop or hair salon. The hairdresser's part is at the top. That again is opposite the jewellery shop, which again is a custom. The bottom bit was sort of came with a Batman set, but I've kind of modified it myself. Then this was a little GWP that I got, little gorilla. I just thought I'd fit him in there just for the fun of it, really. Added a couple of trees. You got some taxis, police cars going around. Then we have my mock police station. You will notice there are a lot of mocks in here and they're not the best. I'm not a master builder. Look down between Town Hall and the police station, you'll see we've got a nether portal coming up to the fire station, which has got the large fire truck and a smaller fire truck and a helipad on top. Also have a helipad on top of the police station as well. Then we've got the toy store here, which again modified to extend. Got a little standard pathway here. Opposite the toy shop is the bike shop. So we've got bikes, skateboards, helmets, all for sale in there. We've got food trucks, Avengers. Tony Stark's driving that one. It looks like he's had a beating. So this is just, if we go into here, this is how it looks coming down the city so far. Then at the back of the toy shop, we have my mock chip shop, which has got some Team Rocket members on the top, customers inside. We also have Pokemon and their trainers dotted around. Got the Funwhole newsstand, absolutely epic set, and that for some reason is opposite the Daily Bugle, which if we go up you can see got a few people in, but then I've changed it for the LegoManCave, but we still have Daily Bugle stamped on the doorway. Now as we're coming down, we have got other bus stops. We've got the lamppost put out, we've got what else, figures all dotted everywhere, we've got more cash points added in. Then we've got another bus stop there with the single decker bus. I've made, well, haven't made it, I've printed off a picture of a tunnel. So where the road comes down and around, it goes off into there. The train track all down the back, coming out of that tunnel. And then it will come all the way around, but we'll get to that section in a minute. Then over here, we've got another coffee shop. So this is like a greenhouse looking coffee shop. Another bus stop. Now the road is blocked a bit at the moment because the construction crew are working out what to do with this area. Haven't millsed it yet because I have no idea what I'm going to do with it basically. But however, this side next to the coffee shop, I've got the post office. Got a royal guard outside, pavement's done, construction crew working on what to do, and of course you gotta have a McDonald's. Now of course in the construction area we've got a few trucks, we've got the crane, we've got a steamroller, and they've got to have an office and a portaloo, so that's exactly what I've done. Next to the construction area we've got the Sanctum Sanctorum. You'll notice another post box back there. We've got the hot dog stall here. Got to put somebody with it. Then I've got the hospital, which I still haven't done the inside of. So all the floors on that are currently empty. Statue of Liberty. And then the pathway comes across. And then you can cross over here to go to the other side. So if I bring it down and give you a quick shot of how it looks going up the city from the construction yard, then we can come up the city and get the same view how it looks going down the city. So it looks busy, but it's not rammed. There's not too much going on that you can't spot everything. I haven't done like a load of stories or anything yet, but there is the odd one. So I will be doing some more stories, but I'm just putting them out at the moment just as basic placement. So then we'll start over this side. So when we cross over to this side of the city, we have got City Coffee with a big donut on the top. Pushchair, which looks incomplete, has no baby, has no mother, so that looks abandoned. We've got little food area over here. We've got food area over there. However, it was supposed to be car parks for our mock Asda. So this isn't placed properly at the moment, it's just a gap filler, but this is my airport tower, which comes with the Ant-Man set. That is another hotel mock, which I've built myself, and I've just filled that little gap in the corner. Then in Asda, we've got all our stocked up shelves. We've got the checkout, we've got a little pizza shop in the corner, an eating area, smoothie bar, notice board, So, and they got a TV with some breaking news. So that is my little Asda area. Also got Lego for sale on that section, and then we got some costumes for sale around the other side. Then as I come across next door to there, we've got what was, I can't really call it a mock, but this is the pet store, and I think it was supposed to be an apartment modular set. So I've basically built this out of parts that I've got available, haven't bought it. Still got the pet shop, it looks slightly different, and then I've built like a newsagent's next door to that. Then we've got the newest building, which is the Ghostbusters firehouse. Ecto 1 inside there. We've got the Ghostbusters dotted around outside. Slimer up on the top. A couple of ghosts dotted around. And then there are the other Ghostbusters that came with the Ecto 1 inside, but obviously we can't see inside there. Right, go across the back so you can see all the road layout comes around. So we've got another tunnel, lines up perfectly on that one. Then I've got my mock hotel, which is the Rainbow Hotel. Originally I did have it where it was all twisted, but until I've decided on its final destination, its final finish, I've just stacked them all tidy because it just makes it a lot easier to move around. Then we've got the Friends High School, which I've put a Welcome to Mancave City sign on the top. I've added a bike shed and I've completely custom this. Sort of similar on the front, but if you do have this set, you'll notice a few changes. I've even gated it off, added some greenery. Then we've got the diner, which has also got a music recording studio on the top floor. Then we've got a gym in the second and the diner on the ground. Absolutely wicked set that was. I love it. And then it goes round to the sides. Then, of course, we have the amazing Avengers Tower. Absolutely staggering in height compared to everything else in the city. Even taller than the Daily Bugle. So it's apart in some places because I tried taking it apart to show somebody the other day. I just haven't put it back together yet. But this was an absolute amazing build. We've got a Minecraft spider on the side. We've got Tony Stark leaping off, putting his suit on. Coulson outside in Lola. We've got, again, some vehicles outside. So we've got police, bikes. That's actually a TV crew. Taxi, bank truck, RV, and some other bits and bobs dotted around. Again, post boxes dotted around. You can see some criminals going around. So there is the odd story, but I haven't really figured out this side yet or finished this side yet. As you can tell by looking at the road base plates, they're not tiled. But I've got one bus stop roughly placed there. Then I've got another tunnel printed and stuck onto there. We have the custom aquarium, which I absolutely love this build, especially the inside. It looks phenomenal. Then I've got O'Reilly's pub, which again, absolutely brilliant inside. We got the bar, we got the pool table, the sitting area, everything. Even got a windmill on top, or a turbine as you would call it. Then over here we've got what's supposed to be the pool hall, and I'm sure that's supposed to be Owl's hairdressers. That was a Temu set. It was a smaller version, so it's not what it's supposed to be. It's not the official modular, shall we say. But next to that I've put the smaller Sanctum Sanctorum, plus you've got the Pete's Pizza Shop, I think it is. Pepe's Pizza. And I'm sure that's supposed to be Spider-Man's apartment on top, but either way. Then I've built like a little tunnel for the train on here. So here is this train station, similar to the other, but I've jazzed up the floor a bit. So as I say, I've still got a lot of work to do over this side. Got some greenery. We got the cotton candy, or candy floss as the UK call it. Got that stall outside. Then we have the awesome Funwhole skate park shop. Truth Park skateboards. This has got a light up set. It's got all the skateboards, the kits and everything inside. Absolutely phenomenal set this is. Then next door to that we've got the skate park, which comes attached to the building, but I've also got my own custom skate park which I've placed next door. I've put a walkway in between the two just so that it looks a little bit better. You got like a pathway to come from the main roads. Then I've got an ice cream stall, we've got a little market going on. Then we've got a random fountain which I just custom made, and it's not the best but does its job. Eating area, another cash point with like a drinks area next to it. Then I've built a park. Obviously we've got some kids already playing in there. We've got the slide, we've got the roundabout, we've got the sand pit, the tree house. Over here we've got the swing. Yeah, so, and some benches for the adults to sit on. So that looks awesome. Then I've got my theme park area. So this is not bad, not the best one I've seen, but we have the big Ferris wheel, actually works and spins, little ticket office, we've got a portaloo, then I've got this custom ride which I made myself, actually spins around as well. We've got the footpaths, we've got the cash points, we've got of course an iron throne that you can sit on and have your photos taken. Got the sign which is Newbury Park. Then we've got the Ferris wheel which is another GWP set. I've kind of built the track and then I've got this extra piece, so I thought, hey, that's not a bad little bike path. So I've put some push bikes going around there. There is one at the back as well, but he's fell over. So I think at the moment that is everything. We've still got, I keep saying we, it's only me, but I've still got a lot to do. This side, not too bad. There's a few buildings I'd like to change or upgrade. This side, obviously I've still got all the roads to do, some pathwork, some figures and extra details to do. But it, all in all, is coming along absolutely amazing. So if you've made it this far into the video and you've seen the entire city plus all the extras that I've got dotted around as well, then thank you very much for watching. 350,000 views on this channel is what I've received so far. I know most people get that on one video, but for somebody like me, still so close to that 1,500 subscribers, that is phenomenal. And don't forget, when we get to that 1,500 subscribers, which I think is about 8 or 9 people away, we also have a giveaway. So when we get to that 1,500, which we're nearly at, we have this flower house to give away, which we would call a greenhouse. Absolutely impeccable details. The water fountains, the flowers, the roof even opens up. Oh, it's that way. So you can see all inside it as well. And as you can tell, we've got some lights as well. So it is a light up kit. And it just looks absolutely phenomenal. So we are nearly there. That will be going to one very lucky subscriber. So make sure, especially if you're new or if you've been watching for a while and you like the content, now is the time to hit that subscribe button, because we are just so close to being able to do that giveaway. Plus it helps the channel grow, especially if you share it, you like it, you comment and everything else as well. So like I do at the end of every single video, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, completely free, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye bye.